This is Alan. Thanks for joining the show. Let's get right into it. As most of us out there know, the whole complete power grid in Cuba is down. Millions of Cubans are without power. The sick, the children, the whole country is without power. As President Trump decides he can take over Cuba whenever he wants. Is this right? The humanitarian part of this definitely tells you that it's not right. Thousands among thousands and millions of lives without power. Will anybody come to their rescue? Is this right? Is this a form of a war crime? Sanctions against Cuba. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are some good people out there. Mexican president, the first Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum. She says she's going to give them some fuel, and it doesn't matter what anybody says. The humanitarians, Trump, or anybody. So kudos goes out to this lady. Oh, yeah, she's standing up for what's right. Sometimes you just got to stand up for what's right. The new Mexican president is putting her foot down. We know her from the guy in the crowd touching on her. She doesn't play those kind of games. But the humanitarian side of this, the people without power, the people in the hospitals without power, this isn't right, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't right. Just another form of bullying from Trump and the United States when things in the United States aren't on point the way they should be, with gas prices soaring like they are. We're in a war, hopefully, that the soldiers don't get trapped in Iran. But once again, kudos goes out to the Mexican president for standing up for what's right in a time where it seems like nobody wants to do the right thing. Everybody wants to do the wrong thing. This Mexican president, this first Mexican female president, is doing a great job. And the citizens of Cuba, you know they're never going to forget her relentless efforts of trying to make sure that they get everything that they can, all the help that they can give to the Mexican people, from the Mexican people. Oh, this is extraordinary, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to stand up to the bully, and say, no, not on my watch. It won't be going down. So to the citizens of Cuba, make sure that when this is all said and done, that you do not forget about the Mexican president and what she's done to help you and your country in a time of need. Every time you hear about Mexico, you think about drugs. But in this case, ladies and gentlemen, in this particular case, the Mexican president is doing her duty. Extraordinary to be able to stand up to the bully called the United States of America.